I have to get my shirt out my thing. Hey, are the people coming? Let's see. All right, kind of got everybody in the same spot. I gotta get my cards. Hey, MDM261. Hey, y'all, I'm on YouTube too. I think it's working. It wasn't working before. Now I think it's working. Uh-oh. Hold on. Hey, Minx Mink. There we go. Come and jam with me for a second. I thought I wasn't gonna make it today, but I'm here. Hey. I was stomping my foot too. All right. All right. We here. Hey, everybody. We are on Instagram and YouTube today. So if you are one who usually watches on YouTube, let us know if you can see us. All right. Now I'm looking right quick to see what prayer we're going to do. Oh, that's wrong page. It said 50. Why did they lie? The lies. Ah! Minx Mink, you cheated, but I'm gonna allow it. Minx Mink called big stars already. Minx Mink was like, I got one on y'all. Y'all always beat me. I'm calling it from the get-go. So I'm gonna put these little stars on back to the side because we didn't already have some. I think that's cheating though. I'm not sure, but I think that might be cheating. I think I'm going to. Which one should I do? I'm looking at the prayers, y'all. What prayers we gonna do? All right. 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 I'm a little excited because I haven't been feeling well. Yesterday, today, before yesterday, I was feeling a kind of way. So it's really appropriate that I start this off, or I do this last Spiritual Tools Tuesday of 2021 on bringing in the new year, because some of the things that I had to do to kind of break through what I'm going through or whatever that was that had me are the things that we need to do to get into the new year with our big stars and our prayers. All right. So we're talking about things to do for the new year. For the new year. Okay. How y'all doing? Ain't nobody on YouTube with me because we ain't been on YouTube, but YouTube decided to act right today. I think. I don't know if it's it was glitchy the last time I tried to use it. So I haven't used it in a couple of weeks. So we're gonna see how that goes. All right. Let's start with this prayer. This prayer comes from the book that I always use. Those of you who are new, this is Master Meditations for Life, Health, Success by Paul Martin Brunette, Paul Martin, Martin, Brunette, Brunet, Master Meditations for Life, Health, and Success. And this is a very old copy of it, but I think they got like a new one. I saw somebody, they sent me a picture that they got the book, and that thing was brand new. It was a paperback. I was like, okay then. You see, mine has been well worn. I will never get rid of this book. Never. This book has traveled many states with me. I have had it for years and years and years. It was passed down to me from my mother, who got it from my grandmother. So here we go. This is a prayer for the future. Now, I haven't read this one through, so I don't know what it's going to say. We're going to see. God and I and the future are one. I am Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end, the first and the last. That's Revelations 22:13. Progress, advancement, achievement is the very reality of my endless being. Radiating streams of life, love, joy, enthusiasm abound in me for timeless, tireless activity. The beauty and sublimity of the universe and I are one. Of this boundless bliss, there is no end. Now, wait, let me just pause right there. What a wonderful way to enter into 2022 to claim boundless bliss. That means that the happiness never ends. I love this book. All right, let me see. The Father and I and the future are one in security, strength, poise, and power. Wonderfully and well hath the Father prepared all things for me and mine and all. Graciously, lovingly, thoughtfully, the Divine Mother hath lavished her rich, fruitful profusion of all supply for my every need. Hey, Mama Key. That is boundless bliss, Mama Key. Mama Key came in and said, what kind of bliss we got? Boundless. Hey, Abayomi 6. Um, I advance into universal teeming plenty. What? That means that it's all there for you. There is no end. I go in and possess the land, the place which the Lord my God hath prepared for me. There is no space or place where his love has not already prepared the way. There is no such thing as an unknown future. God mind is all knowing, all knowable, omnipresent being. The ignorant and superstition all melt before the blazing light of this truth divine. The earth is the Lord's and the fullness thereof, and so is the future. I step from plane to plane with sublime confidence, winged with all knowledgeable grace. The flight supernal never ends. New heights reveal new glories, immensities, universes without end. The subliminal self illuminates my soul, and I am forever freed from the earthbound concepts. The heavens declare the glory of God, and the firmament shows in his handiwork. In this I revel and rejoice. All one I am in universal being, past, present, and future. The singleness of consciousness is the supreme consciousness. I merge with immensity, infinitude, and wonder, held in the endlessness of eternal bliss. Man, listen, you can't be scared when you read that. You can't be scared. This prayer says that whatever it is that you can conceive in your happiness is available to you. That there is no limit. Hey, Louise, there is no limit to the joy and happiness and success that you can attract to yourself. Now, you got to put in the work, but you got to know that it is an endless and boundless pot of blessings for you to just reach your hand in, retch around and bring your blessings up. So if you're trying to create a new life, a new experience, if you're saying that you are leaving the old bullshit in the back and you are going forward towards your destiny, this is the prayer for you. Hey, Ephrozotica. Hey, mama. I done seen you 3 times in 1 week. Yes, Mama Key, we are here to change our lives and change our perspectives. And it first happens with you speaking it into existence. So this week, it's so wonderful that this that this prayer is what I started with, because I wanted to talk about moving from 2021 to 2022, and not in the cliche way where people be like, I'm about to make my resolutions. I'm going to lose 20 pounds and I'm going to get more money and have love in my life. That's what they be saying. But they don't do nothing. So we're going to do it a little different. We're going to do some things to bring in our blessings. That is the power of manifestation. You got to put in the work. That don't matter. You can call it forth and the universe be like, did I hear? I think I heard somebody. I think they said they wanted something. They got my attention. Let's see what they're going to do. Then they be looking. Well, they ain't do nothing. And then they be saying, well, they must not want it now. But we here on standby for when it's time to put in the work. When it's time to put in the work, we ready. And you don't be doing not nan action towards the things that you say you want to experience in life. So we're not going to do that in 2022. In 2022, we're going to walk towards the things we say we want to experience. We're going to actually put action into it. We're going to put some thought into it. We're going to put some prayer into it. We're going to put some spiritual work into it, but we're going to put some actual elbow grease into our destiny. Elbow grease. Oh, that looks nasty. We can put some of that elbow grease into it too. You know, we're going to do it all in 2022. It's all going down. So, what kinds of things should we be doing? So, look, I was actually, I had a whole nother spiritual tools Tuesday in my mind. But I was, what was I doing? Oh, I was putting on makeup, and Spirit said, no, you're going to talk about what to do in this last week. It wasn't nothing that I was thinking about we was going to do. And so I thought about it, you know, like this week, the highlight of this week is New Year's Eve. And that's when people get dressed up and go out and get drunk and party and count down and kiss somebody under the mistletoe. Wait, is this the mistletoe? No, that's Christmas. This is where they count down and Happy New Year and all that. Mama Kimosha said, it is time for actionable and necessary elbow grease. I love that. And so me, I have not gone out for New Year's Eve in years. It's been years. I'm about to scoot on back in my chair. It's been years. Why? Because New Year's Eve, especially for priests, is a special time to do spiritual work. It's a time for us to commune with our spirits and really just like reflect. It's a reflective time. Now, one year I did say, hey, Nikki, welcome, welcome. One year I did say I'm going out because, you know, January 1st is my birthday. So I did go out and kick the rug a little bit. I cut a rug a little bit, but I had did my stuff beforehand because you want to set the year in this week. That's what this week is for. It's for you to reflect on last year, which is 2021, because, you know, this New Year's Day represents the closing of a door and the opening of a door. So whenever one door closes, another one open. And so we let go of the things. It's the perfect time to let shit go. Let it go. Let the pain go. Let the angers go. Let them beefs go. Don't bring them into 2022 dragging your feet down. Don't do it. It's time for you to let things go that no longer serve you, that have been detrimental to your well-being, detrimental to your health, detrimental to your peace of mind. Let that shit go. We always drag it. This is my stuff. And then we wonder why 2022 don't be, is the same as 2021 was. We don't want that. We want a different 2022. So you first start, hey, Poison, welcome, welcome, welcome. You first start, you have to do some type of reflection. So before you kick in all the resolutions about what you want to do, what you want to experience, realistically, now this is a Capricorn sermon right here. Realistically, you cannot make any change if you don't do a very raw ass, honest reflection of what you did this year. And I'm saying in 2021. Which parts of your life are you the cause of? Ooh, she just gonna hit us like that. What part of your unhappiness are you personally responsible for? What habits do you continue to display that are attracting negativity, that's attracting anger, that's attracting bitterness, that's attracting sadness? What are you doing as a part of that in your life? You got to put it down. And I'm an advocate of journaling. So, I like to like do an inventory of what emotions I have been wallowing in 2021. And this is an every year thing. So I'm saying 2021, but I mean at the end of the year, I do an inventory of what have I felt that I did not particularly enjoy, right? What have I experienced that I did not particularly enjoy? And then I look at that thing and say, what was my part in this thing? And what do I need to change in the upcoming year so that I am not experiencing this again? Or at least if I am experiencing this thing, I'm experiencing it to a lesser degree, because progress is progress. Sometimes we do this all or nothing thing. I'm going to stop eating meat. Sometimes that don't work. So sometimes the answer is I'm going to eat meat less, because that's where you got to start. You got to be honest. I'm always saying you need to be honest with yourself. All or nothing is not always honest. All or nothing sometimes is your ego. Oh, my ego? What? Yes, it's your ego, because your ego doesn't want to be wrong. Your ego don't want to say that you have some things that you need to work on. Your ego wants to say, I can let that go just like that because it ain't of me, right? But sometimes it is of you. And you have to do the step-by-step work. So instead of being all or nothing, I'm not gonna fuck with them no more. That be the 2020. That be the New Year's resolution. I ain't talking to them no more. I ain't doing this thing no more. Sometimes what you have to do is look at a thing and create a game plan for when that thing shows up in your face, because it's not always realistic that you're not going to do the thing again. And if you don't have a game plan for when it shows up in your face, then you're going to falter. So sometimes it's more effective to think about the thing that you repeat over and over and over again, and then think of different ways to deal with what it is. So, for example, my thing, my whole fluffiness, I have a thing for junk food. That is my weakness. So I have had to redirect my mind. First of all, like I said with y'all, I had to be real clear. Oh, it's some consequences to this bad habit. What are the consequences? And are you okay with dealing with the consequences? And so I had to really sit down with myself, because in my mind, I was like, I'm okay. I'm fine. Everything's good till you look at your blood pressure and you look at your diabetes and you look at your clothes fitting and you try to walk up the stairs and you're out of breath and you want to dance, but you can't dance because you're tired. Like, oh, there's some real consequences. And I had to be honest with it. Right. And that wasn't an easy thing, because I was like, I don't want to deal with this right now. But this is the purpose of the end of the year, to really say, are my relationships where they need to be? My relationship with myself, my relationship with my family, my relationship with my friends. That's the time to do inventory. Are my friends really my friends? Who showed up for me in 2021? Who did not show up for me in 2021? Who showed their ass in 2021? And this is a time for us to be honest. Because even though the your ego will say, oh, well, you need to cut them, your heart might not be in that space, and that's okay. We don't want to go into 2022 with the pipe dream cape on, like I'm gonna do blah blah blah. No, that sound cute, but that ain't real. So deal with your reality. Your reality might be, my sister, auntie, grandmama, mama showed their ass, and I know that this is a toxic relationship, but in my heart I am not ready to disconnect from that person. So then instead, what a more realistic way to deal with it is, okay, let me look at this case by case so that I can have a defense mechanism, so that I can have a plan for when this person shows me who they are, who they've shown me that they are in the past. When that shows back up, what is my plan? So your plan might be, what is my exit strategy when I'm in the presence of my mother, sister, cousin, friend, blah, 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 and they're showing me this thing that hurts me? What is my plan? My plan might be to say, okay, let me get the courage up just to exit out of their presence. And then you practice that thing. So now when you go in 2022, you got a whole new game plan that's realistic. You know, they tell you do them grand declarations. I ain't taking it no more. I'm going in, I'm leaving my bag. And it'd be the cartoon with the bag with the family wrapped up in there. And that's cute, no, but that ain't real. Because the bag be right back. It'd be February, the bag be right there by your feet. Like, God damn it. Here's the bag. So be realistic. Sometimes the bag is going to be in your house. You need to figure out how to keep the bag from hurting you, how to keep the bag from getting you up off of your plan, off the road that you own. Because that's what happens. We get sidetracked. So we need plans. That's what 2021 in December, that's what that is for us to create plans, game plans for us to improve our health. So if you are looking at 2021 and you're like, I'm not as healthy as I would like to be, what is your plan for being healthier? Is it that I'm going to drink water? And you can't be vague like that. I'm going to drink more water. That's how people mess up. You have to have a specific plan. Like, I'm going to drink water when I get up in the morning. I'm going to drink water with each one of my meals. That's how I'm going to achieve the goal of drinking more water. So there's a difference between saying I'm gonna stop doing something and actually having an hour by hour plan of how you're gonna make that thing work. So you might be like, I'm gonna get a better job. How you gonna get a better job? Are you gonna get better skills? Are you gonna start updating your resume? So what is your plan? Okay, by the end of January, I'm gonna update my resume. That's a plan. I'm gonna get a better job is a pipe dream. Okay? Hey, Alma, come on, y'all. YouTube is back up and running. I got my Alma over here on YouTube. I got Mama Key, who is a new person on YouTube. And I got Louise, who is an old person who is back. All right, now. All right, so Instagram and YouTube, we back together. Fuck Facebook. I hate Facebook. They suck. Anyway. So that is the inventory that we're taking. Once you take the inventory, you say, these are the things that I want to express or experience, that I want to experience in 2022. Once you identify those things. So maybe it's, I want to lose weight. I want to exercise more. I want to attract love in my life. I want to have financial abundance. I need more money. I need to not have to worry about my bills. Okay, so now you have some things that you can identify to work on. So there's a couple of things that you can do this week. I always say combine reality or the secular world, which is, the things you can put your hands on, with the spiritual world. So you got to have your game plan of, these are the tangible things that I'm going to do to increase my financial abundance in 2022. I'm gonna get a side hustle. I like to cook, so I'm gonna start selling plates. And so if I'm gonna start selling plates, then I need the equipment to sell plates. I need plates, I need forks, I need napkins, I need, a website, or I need whatever those things are. And so now you got a checklist to get, because I'm all about tangible shit. You got to be able to put your finger on the progress. So you say you're gonna do that, you got that plan. Now you need to put in the spiritual work. So also this week, that's when you lighten your candles. That's when you're doing your visualizations. That's when you're putting your prayers up. That's when you're sitting at your ancestor altar and you telling them, look, these are my plans for 2022. This is what we're working on as a spiritual, what's the partnership? Thank you. You got to go to your spirit guides. Look, these are my goals for 2022. I want to start my business. I got my plates. I got my blah, blah, blah. I'm going to cook on Sunday. I got the plan. Because see, when they start seeing you coming in, it's different when you come to your ancestors and you be like, I just wish I could get some more money. And they be like, yeah, okay, that's cool. Here, $5. There you go. But when you come to them and you like, look, I know I need more money. Here's my plan. Is this a good plan? And they're going to be like, yeah, that's a good plan. Let's do it. And then things are going to start connecting because you're putting in the energy and you're giving them something to focus on. So you're saying step one is this. Let's do step one first. Step two is this. Let's do this. And incorporate them into your plans, right? So what do you do in this week? You do your money rituals because we're going into 2022 and we want our money to be right. So that's your green candles. That's your gold candles. And if you ain't got neither one of them, get a white candle because white is for everything. That's when you're sitting with that candle and you're putting your intentions into the look. I even got these. They sitting here right by the thing. These were little gold birthday candles. I love these things. Because this is a prosperity ritual, like just one individual prosperity ritual right here. And what you do is you hold it in your hand. So it might be a little birthday candle, might be the 7-day candle in the glass, whatever you got, that's what you're going to use. But it's for you to sit with it. I am focusing my energy and my intention on this thing that I want to manifest in 2022. I am putting this energy into my plans that I have written down, that I have focused on, because I know that in 2022, the entire year, I have the entire year to manifest this thing. This is not a pipe dream. This is not a, oh, I wish I could go on a trip. This is a, let me find me a travel agent that's going to take payments so that I can go on a trip at the end of the year because I need 7 months to pay. So that's the energy that you're putting in your candle. And literally, you're going to hold it because you interacting with that magical piece gives it energy. So you need to hold on to things in this week, be it your herbs, be it your crystals, be it your sitting at your altar. You need to put breath, you need to put energy, you need to put prayers into the things that you're trying to manifest in 2022. You need to sit and be quiet so that you can hear the guidance that's coming. Oh, no, don't go that route. Go this route. Don't do that first. Do this first. If you sit with it, you're going to hear it, right? But you got to sit with it. You can't just be like, okay, I made the resolution. All right, I'm out. Like, no, this is a very quiet time. It should be. Because when you're trying to manifest stuff, you need to be quiet. You need to be still to connect, right? Y'all still here? Give me some feedback. I know y'all be listening. All right. So prosperity rituals. Those of you who are trying to attract new relationships, do the love work. So your pink candles, your red candles, if you're just trying to get a little goody every once in a while, that's that lust, quick fire love. Those of you trying to add some quick fire love, you might need a red candle because sometimes you need a little spark in your love life. But pink, red, yellow, orange, those are the colors of happiness. Those are the color of love and joy and togetherness and communication. Add some blue in there so there can be some peace. Hey, Amani, how you doing, mama? But this is the time to do your attraction rituals. And you want to attract, you want to do your road opener candles. You want to, I forgot that part. Whew. So 2021, this week, we're cleaning up. Why are we cleaning up? Because we're releasing the negative energy that is stored in the clutter in our homes. Now, I don't get me wrong. I don't always do this because sometimes I just don't be feeling like it. I'll be very busy. And sometimes I'm like, shit, I'm just tired. But if you have the time and you have the energy, things like dusting off your shelves, sweeping and mopping your floors, vacuuming up your floors, throwing out things that you don't use. You know, this is a good time to clean out your closets of things you haven't worn in the last 2 years. Throwing away papers that are just sitting around, throwing that stuff away and making that itself a ritual of release. I'm releasing these things that I've been holding on to that don't serve me, that have been holding me down and holding me back. Turn it into a ritual. So this old ass sweater that I love the sweater, but I can't wear the sweater because it ain't got no buttons. It got a hole in the sleeve. I love the sweater. I just keep it in the closet. No, I am letting the sweater go. And let me tell you what this represents. So this is the ritual part of it. This represents the old worn out things in my life that I'm very connected to, but make me feel less than. I'm letting this old sweater go with its missing buttons and its hole in the shirt because it symbolizes the things in my life that don't work. And so I'm letting that go. You turn it into a woo, I felt that. You turn it into a ritual as you let these things go, and you put it outside your life, outside your house. And you allow the universe to see you actually actively getting rid of things that no longer serve your purpose. Why are you doing that? So that you can add in the things that now express who you're trying to be in 2022, right? You need room for stuff to come in. So then make this week a week of you ritually getting rid of things that are blocking the path to what you're asking for to come. I might have to get the energy to clean up now that I'm listening to my own self. Because we want to fulfill our lives with the things that make us feel safe. Hey, too spoiled. The things that make us feel successful. We want to get rid of the things that have us sad, that make us feel less than, that make us feel unappreciated and not needed and not respected. We want to get rid of that stuff, and we want to replace that stuff. That, remember, I said the new year is a time to close a door and to open a door. So I done closed the door on that. Now I'm opening the door on my own experience of greatness. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever, it could be the smallest thing. Like I like flowers. Flowers make me feel happy. So in 2022, you're gonna pick a day that you're gonna buy your flowers and you're gonna start a new habit. That's how you attract new things into your life. You don't just say it, you don't just declare it. That's cute. People say, oh, just call it out, believe it. You got to believe it. No, you gotta work it. And you work it by choosing a day, time, and action to do. So we have to use this time to actually get intimate with the things that we desire to manifest in our lives. You got to be able to describe it. You got to be able to see it. You got to be able to feel it and smell it and touch it in your mind so that you can walk towards making it happen. So I got people that want to buy houses. I got people that want to travel. I got people that want to have successful businesses, but they don't have a plan as to how they're going to get from where they are in this point to where they want to be. Right? So 2022 is a time we're not looking at other people and feeling the kind of ways when we see them. We're not doing that no more because now we're going to have a plan as to how to bring into our lives that thing that we see them doing that makes us feel the kind of ways. We don't have to do that. You don't have to be jealous. You don't have to be envious. You don't have to feel like I wish I had that. You can have that, whatever that is. Your that is different from the other person's that. But you get to manifest that thing. You get to put your hands on it. But you got to do the work. So y'all need to be going to the Botanica today, tomorrow, or Thursday because Friday they're going to be closed and Saturday is the new year. You need to get your candles. You need to get your herbs. You need to get your oils, get your flow washers. You need to get all your stuff and figure out what day you're going to do what. Maybe Wednesday going to be the day you sweep. And when you sweep and you pray, I release all negativity. I release all enemies, seen and unseen. I release all blockages on my prosperity. I release all hurt and betrayal. I sweep that out the door. It helps too if you sprinkle a little bit of salt on the floor and sweep that shit on out. I sweep you out. I cleanse you. I release you. You're gone. Bye-bye. Minx, yes. Minx said, came here to get a word. I understand. It's that time. We got to do the work. When you finish sweeping it out, then block it off. Sprinkle your little cayenne pepper and black pepper, sea salt mixture with a little thyme and rosemary in there. But put a whole little seasoning blend by your doors so it can't come back in. Once you cleanse it, you might want to smoke your house too. That's when the sage and the Palo Santos come through. Hold on. Luis got some words. Let's see. Oh, here we go. I like to make a mix of Florida water, salt, and water in a spray bottle and use it in my sweeping. Yes, you can spray it on your broom, you can spray it on the floor, and when you're done, you can use that Florida water, salt, and water mixture to spray your doors. So when I say seal it off, that seals it off. What about if you are away from home? Then you're doing this, that's when you're doing the spiritual pre-work. So that's when you're doing your prayers and your visualization. That's when you're writing out your goals and how you're going to do it. When you get home to your house, then and please know, you don't have to do it on the new year. I know people be like, you got to get this done before the new year done. Fuck that. The new year energy is in the new year. So I say anytime in January, when you get that shit done, get it done. We got to stop. Because what happens is we overwhelm ourselves because we can't get it in that 5-minute span. And so then we'll be like, I'm not going to do it. No, don't do that. When you can do it, do it. It's the new year until it ain't the new year. So get it done. I am prepared with supplies, yellow candle and rock salt. Oh, I love it. Thanks for this, Luis. Yes. Spiritual Febreze. My pleasure, y'all. Luis is dropping gems. Yes. I'm always an advocate for a spray bottle with Florida water and water in there. Some things that you can use in your little spray. Florida water. Holy water. I know I told y'all to go on to the Catholic Church and get you a little bottle full of holy water. You need to do that. Hold on. All right. This is how I know I'm speaking truth. My nose get to running. Florida water, basil, thyme. I like to like boil some water and then put these herbs in it and let it sit, and then put that in the spray bottle. Rosemary tea. Yeah, real talk. Just get you some Italian seasoning and put that thing in some hot water and let it sit. And use that water. You got to strain out the herbs because it'll block off your spray bottle. So just put the water in there. Don't put the herbs in there. Be mindful with cayenne pepper, because if you get to spraying that, you might burn your eyes and nose and things. So be mindful. It is pepper, but pepper is a good protective thing, right? Okay. So one thing I was told before I said when they told me to do this today. So I was going to say to put your enemies. This is a good time to put your enemies in the freezer, so that they don't be bothering you in 2022. People that be like standing in your way and causing you trouble and shit. Put their ass in the freezer. How you put them in the freezer, Mama Lay? Why? You get you a little jar with a top on it, something like this big with a top on it. Tupperware works. You got little jars and shit that you can use. And if you can't get none of that, get a Ziploc bag. You close them up in that. But you write their name on a piece of paper. You fill up the vessel with water and you put their name in there. Now, I always say you got to fold their name away from you. So say this the paper right here. Put their name on it. You want to fold it away. Fold it away. I want you to get away from me. I'm folding you away. And if they really on your nerves and they be in your space, wrap it up. Wrap it up. I wrap it up with scotch tape. I wrap it up with red thread. Wrap it up. And then put that in the vessel, whatever the thing is with the top on it. Put it in the back of your freezer so that they are frozen in place and they can't get to you. I will be cleansing the house and my mom's house. Thank you. You're welcome, Lisa Love. Now, the thing that I was told to tell you all is that, yes, you can freeze your enemies, but also you can freeze the things that are in that are habits you have that you don't want to affect you anymore. So if overeating is your thing, freeze that thing. If anger is that thing, freeze that thing. If overspending is your thing, freeze that thing. Yes. So we ain't just gotta freeze people. We can freeze the action that we are trying to overcome, because the energy behind freezing something is to slow it down. Is to stop it in place. So if you having trouble stopping doing something, I know that ain't grammatically correct, but y'all know what I'm saying. Put it in the freezer to give you a little added bonus in letting that thing go. So if the doctor told you you need to stop eating sugar, put sugar in the freezer. If they said salt is your enemy, put salt in the freezer. You have to put the work behind so that you can have a spiritual boost in the things that you're trying to overcome. If poverty is your thing and you're trying to overcome that, put poverty in your freezer. Okay? Just a little tidbit for you. Put it in the freezer. Freezer gonna be stacked full of shit. Ain't even gonna be able to put no food in there. It's gonna be off. Don't bother nothing in the freezer. Go to the other freezer for the food. Oh, all right. Now, we have already had somebody call the big stars. Sorry, she came right in the gate calling the big stars. So let's see what our card is for the day. And if y'all got something to say, go on ahead and type it in while I'm shuffling. Need my glasses. Da, 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 da. Thank y'all for spending 2021 with me. I look forward to whatever we manifest in 2022. I've had requests to do manifestation month in January. Please inbox me if you are interested in doing manifestation month in January. Yes, use the back porch freezer. Just stack it full of folks. I love that. And habits and things that you want to stop experiencing. You don't want it to touch you no more. I don't want it to touch me. I put it in the freezer. I put loneliness in the freezer. I put singleness in the freezer. All right, let's see what we got. The last week of 2021, what they got for us. I don't know. I'm glad that I came. I've gotten good info on things that I need to do. I'm glad. That's what I'm here for. All right, now it's the Four of Pentacles reversed. Four of Pentacles reversed. Let me see what they're trying to say. I feel like this is the good side of the Four of Pentacles reversed. Okay. They're saying let go. Oh, hell no. No, ma'am. I'm sorry. I got sidetracked because I'ma pointed out that January is Venus and Mercury retrogrades. Well, I don't know though. Manifestation time is good during Mercury retrograde because it's a time when you reflect and you make plans. You don't do, you make plans. So it might be good for January. I have to think about that. Anyway, the way that they're telling me this Four of Pentacles reverse is hitting is saying let go of this stuff so that you can get new stuff. This is a loss of control, right? But they're saying to me, no, not the bad loss of control, but the productive loss of control. Because sometimes we hold on to stuff like this because it's our stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know it ain't working. This toy ain't worked in 2 years, but I love it and it's mine and I'm gonna keep it. So they're like, let that shit go. so that your arms could be free to receive new stuff. Hold on, pause. Sometimes the retrograde allows us to lay the groundwork for the work. Exactly. Exactly. So I wouldn't be opposed to doing manifestation month during a retrograde, because retrogrades make you slow down and look and see what systems are working and what systems are not. I just have to see if I have the actual time to do it in January. Hmm. I'll see. But right now, ain't nobody. I only got one person that was like, I'm willing to pay and do and commit to uh manifestation month in January. I know that's rough. Usually I give y'all 3-4 months to pay on it. So let me know if you're open to it. And then I will move from there. I was gonna do manifestation stuff at the end of the year next year. I was just gonna skip this year. Sorry. Anyway, so the Four of Pentacles reversed. When we're talking about pentacles, remember we're talking about money. We're talking about things that we do that bring in stability into our lives, things that we do to bring progress into our lives. So when this Four of Pentacles reverse pops up, and the energy I'm getting is, look at the things that are not working for you, that are blocking your progress, are blocking the habits that you have, that are standing in the way for you moving forward. And it's time for us to let those things go, even though they feel comfortable. Because some things that we do that feel comfortable, be it, oh, I just heard responding in anger, right? Sometimes that feels comfortable, but sometimes that blocks us from actually doing the reflective work that needs to be done within that moment. Sometimes we popping off at other people and we mad and we blaming them for what we're experiencing, when really there's something that we're supposed to be doing that we're not looking at. Why? Because we're looking at them. So those habits that are internal, it's time to let that go. Those behaviors that we have that are standing in our way, it's time to let that go. You cannot beat the river into submission. We must flow with its energy and avail ourselves of its power. It's true. I've been feeling this energy since Sunday. That's what Louise said. I'm reading Louise and Alma on what's this, YouTube. I agree with and defer to y'all. I just feel like I would come out of it like I don't want none of that shit, especially when Venus flips forward. But think about what you said. I'll come out of it like I don't want none of that shit. And that's what you want. You want to come out of that retrograde not wanting any of the shit that should have been left in that retrograde. That's why it's a good time for reflection, because you get to look at the shit and be like, oh, fuck, I'm leaving this in this retrograde. And with that, I'm replacing it with some new shit, right? Now, I get it. I said I'm going to read on it is what I'm going to do. Y'all know that's what I do. I'm going to read on, look at Jeanette. I knew you was coming in with the January. So anything that you are trying to manifest in 2022, this week is the time to light your candles. This week is the time to bring it to your altars. This week is the time to sit and reflect and speak your plans into existence. But there has to be a plan. So don't just be like, oh, I want to get a new car. Okay. When you want to get a new car? Do you have the down payment? How you going to get the down payment? Like, those are the details you need to have, or at least start working on, to bring to your spirits. Don't just be like, bring me a new car. This ain't the lottery. They ain't just got cars in heaven that they're dropping on your step. You got to work them steps out with your people. So let's do that. Let us look at our homes and this progression of this week as a physical manifestation of the ritual of letting stuff go and bringing stuff in. So you're letting um, remember that you're letting stuff go and you're closing the door on stuff. So literally a ritual is to sweep stuff out the door and close the door on it. You got to think this stuff through. That's what ritual is about. It's a symbolic representation of what it is you want to experience in the world. And then you're going to open the door to the things that you want. So you lighten your pink candles, you lighten your green candles, you lighten your gold candles, you're doing your vision boards. Um, there was one more thing I needed to tell you. If you have altars like ancestor altars, you're clearing away stuff that has been cluttered there. Old food, old candle holders, empty cigarette boxes, whatever it is that's old and just not feeling the kind of ways, you throwing that out. Your spirit guide altars, you're clearing that up. You cleaning off the fabric that you might have on the table. You are refreshing the water. You're lighting incense to uplift that energy. You might do like I'm hearing like a cinnamony, clove, sweet smelling, nutmeggy kind of. You're giving energy to these spaces in your home. You want to clear out the corners, and you want to smoke the corners to clear that energy out at the end of the year. This is a good time to take your spiritual baths so that you're cleansing and clearing things from this year. So sea salt, the usual that we do: sea salt, Epsom salt, baking soda. That's a good cleansing bath. You could take a beer bath. That's a good cleanser, where you just literally put a can of beer in the bath and cleanse with that. Basil is a good thing to cleanse with at the end of the year. Rosemary and thyme. Oh, if you in New Orleans, Andaye over at King and Queen Emporium has a beautiful rosemary soap that she sells. Um, so that though you're going to cleanse those things, and then after the new year or on New Year's, that's when you're going to do your attraction bath. You can do it before. That's when you're doing your attraction bath, and you bathing with like rose scented stuff, and like sweet smelling vanilla and things like that, lavender and things like that, so that you're attracting this happiness and joy. And if you're doing love, you could do like a rose petal bath, because you want to attract love, like a milk bath. Those are good. The milk and honey bath, that's a good bath to do. Ooh, that's real nice, and it's good for your skin. um so I did baths, floor washes. You can do Florida water in your as you in your mop water. You can go to the Botanicas; they have different floor washes that's already made for you. Road opener, uh, jinx killing, attraction baths. Van Van is a good one. I don't even know if they still make Van Van. That was something my mama used to use back in the day. Um, I can't think of nothing else. So get to it. It's time to put in the work. Any questions before I go? I'm gonna let y'all ask some questions. Y'all got some questions before you go? Questions. Oh, somebody said anoint your hair. Oh, I love it. Wash your hair, cleanse all that negativity, because we keep stuff in our hair. You might do a little rosemary rinse, little sage rinse in your hair. And then like oil it with a little bit of hmm, almond oil, because almond represents, that's what I was supposed to tell y'all. Almond represents prosperity. So almond oil, olive oil, those are good. You can infuse them or add little essential oils to that for your hair and anoint yourself, so you walking around a walking blessing. And I'm gonna end it with this: black eyed peas and greens on New Year's Day. Why do we do it? It represents prosperity. It's another money ritual. So greens, represent the green of money. Black eyed peas, if you have beans, you always have prosperity. Oh shit, Lisa, I can't say it again. I don't even remember what I said. That was straight spirit. I don't know. Lisa, I'm sorry. So make sure that you make your black eyed peas and greens on New Year's Day so that you can celebrate prosperity coming into your life for 2022. So that you can always be with food, you can always have something for you and your family to eat. You always have enough. Let me see. I will say that I got a little package of stuff I need to send you. Oh, yay! Okay, that was for me. Yay! I really like the anointing your hair. I think I'm gonna do that. I don't know, Lisa Love. Oh, I know I said the regular bath, which is sea salt, Epsom salt, and baking soda. But then I also said, oh shit, I forgot. Oh, the beer bath. Lisa, you know it's always on Instagram. It's on Instagram and YouTube. You can always go back and watch any of the spiritual tools Tuesday. They all on Instagram and sometimes on YouTube. Now it looked like we're gonna be back on YouTube. So yay. Um, that's why I do it here because it's still here. So you can always listen to it later. I think it's on the HGTV station, but you can also scroll down and find it. Yes, the milk and honey bath. Oh, and add some cinnamon to it. Ooh, that's nice. Rose petals. I did say a rose petal bath. You can also put honey in that. A little vanilla in that. Ooh, that's gonna be nice. Especially if you're single and you're trying to attract a little love and attention in your life. That rose petal bath with the honey and the sweet smelling stuff. That's going to attract. That's good for love. That's good for companionship. That's good for friendships. That's good for favor. That's good for money. You know what I'm saying? We gotta get ourselves right when we're going into 2022. So then you don't have to worry so much. You know what I'm saying? You can let go of the worry. That's part of this too. Let go of the worry. Always having shit on your mind. I gotta worry. I gotta figure it out. No, you don't. You put it in the work and let it go. That's what you do. You put it in the work and let it go. You let your people know this what we doing this year. Let's get it. And then you don't have to worry because you know that they're going before you. They're in front of you, moving stuff out your way, protecting you from the stuff coming your way, and they're warning you when there's something that you need to do. You know what I'm saying? So put in the work beforehand. All right, it is 9 o'clock. I did this. I did the card of the week. I did the prayer. We is good to go. All right, I will see y'all in 2022. I am not doing Friday Fun Day because I'm gonna be doing my house stuff on New Year's Eve. I might do some Friday Fun. You know, I like to post stuff, but I don't know if I'm gonna be dancing. So we're gonna see. Last week, all I could give y'all was the feet. That was it. I was like, I can't move no further. It was feet. That's all you get. Me and Mr. Patterson was chilling. Thank you, LJ711. Happy New Year to you all too. Happy New Year. Mama Key did a summary, candles, reflections, action plans with timelines. Yes, spiritual baths, clean your floors, let go of stuff that don't work no more. Even if you cannot, no, I'm sorry, I went straight to TikTok. Even if you can't clean your house, because I know how it is at the end of the year. You know, we tired, we just went through Christmas and all that. At least throw away the things in your house that don't work. That chair that got the leg that's a little short, you know, the thing that the clock that ain't worked in 6 years and all you needed was a battery, but you ain't bought no battery. So throw that shit out. Anything that is not working, throw it away. Give it away. Something that you haven't used in a while, give it away. Throw it away. Take it to the Salvation Army because you need to make room mentally, physically, and spiritually for the new blessings that you're trying to attract. So make room for that stuff. Even if it's a small thing, if you just make one bag of clothes that you haven't worn or that's too little for your kids, get it out the house and make it a ritual. Symbolically make it a ritual of you letting go so that you can make room, letting go so that you can make room for the new thing. So you can move from the 4 to the 5s and 6 and 7. We don't want to go to the 5 of Pentacles because that's kind of rough. Let's skip 5 and go to 6. So we're going to go from 4 to 6. Yeah, we're going to stay with the even numbers with the Pentacles. All right. Okay. Peace. Louise. Happy New Year, y'all. Thank you. I appreciate you all. Let me get a little mushy. I appreciate all of you for spending these years with me. I am forever grateful for the energy that you give me, for the love that you give me. You all were here when Hurricane Ida came through. Y'all gave me donations and stuff. Y'all gave me words of encouragement. Y'all checked on me and made sure that I was safe. Some people offered places for me to stay. So I just want y'all to know that I am very grateful for you all in my life. Your friendship, your kindness, your recommendations. People have been telling other people about me, get readings, coming to get readings from me, let me help you with your lives, watching you progress, watching you elevate. It has been an honor to be Mama Lewa. So yay! Thank you, Louise. I appreciate you being right by my side as we walk down this road of progress. Yes. And thank you for loving Mojo Pete and Mr. Patterson. They love y'all too. Well, not Mojo Pete. She don't love nobody. She don't give a damn. But Mr. Patterson loves us all. So all right, y'all. I'm out. Bye. All right, letting go. YouTube is first. Bye, YouTube.